Welcome to Magnetic Mindset, guys. There's a hard truth most men will never face until life forces them to. Not every woman you meet is a blessing. Not every woman is meant to be in your life. Some women bring you peace, loyalty, and a love so genuine it makes you a better man without you even trying. Others, they come with storms. They drain your energy, play with your emotions, and slowly, piece by piece, turn your life into chaos. And the most dangerous part? Low-value women don't always look low value at first. They can walk in looking like a dream. Gorgeous, charming, sweet, the kind of woman who makes you feel like the luckiest man alive. And for a while, she might make you believe she's everything you ever wanted. Until the mask slips. Until you wake up one day realizing she's not just a storm, she is the storm. So how do you protect yourself? How do you see the truth before you're in too deep? Most men never learn the signs until it's too late. That's why in this message, we're going to walk through the 6 biggest signs of a low-value woman. The kind of woman you should never chase, never beg for, and definitely never build your future around. The kind of woman you don't fight with, you run from. The first sign is the woman who thrives on drama and chaos. If you've ever been with a woman who seems to need problems to survive, you've met her. A low-value woman feeds on emotional turbulence. Peace makes her feel invisible. Calm makes her feel bored. She can't go a week without stirring something up. If there's no drama, she will create it. If your life is calm, she will disrupt it. It's like oxygen to her. She'll pick fights out of nowhere, misinterpret your words on purpose, accuse you of things you didn't do, give you the cold shoulder just to watch you panic. And the scariest part? She enjoys it. I've heard women say, "I just love a little drama. It keeps things exciting," or, "If it's too calm, it feels boring." That's not excitement. That's emotional instability. A high-value woman values peace. She understands that real passion doesn't come from destruction. It comes from security and connection. But a low-value woman needs chaos to feel alive. She'll drag you into emotional games where you're constantly walking on eggshells, trying not to upset her, never knowing what small thing will set her off next. And if you allow it, she will drain you until there's nothing left. What she doesn't expect is a man who simply walks away. The moment you refuse to play her games, her power begins to fade. She may try harder to pull you back in with anger, tears, or manipulation, or she may vanish entirely because without your reaction, she has nothing to feed on. Either way, you win, because the only way to beat chaos is to leave it behind. The second sign is a woman who lives off validation. And I mean all kinds of validation. Online, offline, from strangers, from friends, from every direction. You could treat her like a queen. You could tell her she's beautiful every single day, support her dreams, and give her loyalty. But it will never be enough. Why? Because deep down, she needs attention from everyone to feel whole. The easiest way to spot this is to look at her social media. Are her pictures thirst traps? Does she seem obsessed with likes, comments, and DMs? Does she casually brag about how many guys flirt with her or how everyone wants her? This is not an accident. She's not just sharing her life. She's seeking a constant dopamine hit from attention. And if you call her out, she'll deflect. She'll say things like, "You're just insecure," or "It's just Instagram, relax." But pay attention. A woman who constantly needs outside approval will never be fully present with you. She's not looking for a relationship. She's looking for an audience. A high-value woman doesn't need the world to clap for her. She's focused on the man she's with and the life she's building, not strangers on a screen. If you find yourself competing with her need for attention, walk away. You will never be enough for someone who needs the entire world to validate her. The third sign is a woman who refuses accountability. Every problem is someone else's fault. Every failure has an excuse. Every mistake has a villain, and it's never her. She cheats? Well, you weren't giving me enough attention. She disrespects you? Well, you made me mad. She's broke all the time? It's the economy. It's my ex. It's my parents. It's everyone but me. This is one of the most exhausting types of women to be around because you can never win. A high-value woman will own her mistakes, reflect, and grow from them. But a low-value woman will project her pain and failures onto anyone close to her. And if you're her man, guess who's going to be her favorite scapegoat? You. Here's the truth. A relationship with a woman who can't take accountability will break you down emotionally and mentally. It will make you doubt yourself. It will have you apologizing for things that aren't your fault. And it will trap you in a cycle where she never changes because she never has to. The only way to win this game is not to play it. Don't argue. Don't beg her to see reason. Just walk away. You can't fix someone who refuses to look in the mirror. The fourth sign is emotional manipulation. This is one of the most dangerous traits of a low-value woman because it works quietly at first. She knows how to push your buttons and make you feel guilty even when you've done nothing wrong. She knows how to make you question yourself. Some women manipulate loudly, yelling, crying, threatening. Others do it softly. They pull away affection, go silent, and leave you guessing. They'll say things like, "If you loved me, you'd do this," or "I didn't expect you to be so selfish," or "Wow, I guess you don't care about me as much as I thought." Here's a scenario. You plan a guy's night on Saturday. You tell her in advance, and she says she's fine with it. Saturday comes, and suddenly she's cold, distant, sighing heavily. You ask, "Are you okay, E?" And she says, "It's nothing, just go have fun, I'll be fine." But everything in her tone screams, "If you leave, you're the villain." This is how emotional manipulation traps men. You feel guilty for living your life. You start canceling plans to avoid conflict. And without realizing it, you've taught her she can control you with silence, guilt, or tears. A high-value woman won't do this. She respects your independence. A low-value woman thrives on controlling it. The only way to break this pattern is to stop rewarding manipulation. Call it out, set boundaries, and live your life. The fifth sign is a woman with no long-term vision. Life for her is one big impulse. She's not thinking about the next year or the next 5 years. She's thinking about tonight. She's thinking about fun now, pleasure now, attention now. She's constantly chasing short-term thrills at the cost of long-term stability. She jumps from job to job, party to party, crisis to crisis. Her money habits are reckless. She might be constantly broke, yet always shopping, always complaining, but never planning. And if she doesn't have discipline for her own life, she will never bring discipline to your relationship. At first, dating her can feel like an adventure. She's spontaneous, fun, and exciting. But after a while, you start to notice the pattern. She's irresponsible, ungrounded, and she expects you to be the safety net. If you're serious about building a future, this is a woman who will keep you stuck in the present, and not in a good way. The sixth and final sign is the woman who doesn't respect masculinity. She competes with it. A high-value woman admires a strong man. She's drawn to his confidence, his leadership, his drive. But a low-value woman resents it. She sees your strength as a challenge instead of something to harmonize with. She will constantly argue, undermine, or try to out-dominate you. If you lead, she resists. If you handle things, she says she doesn't need you. If you assert boundaries, she calls you controlling or toxic. This is not partnership, it's competition. And a relationship built on rivalry is doomed. Here's the truth. You cannot build a peaceful, loving life with a woman who treats you like the enemy. You need a partner, not a rival. A woman who respects and compliments your masculinity, not one who resents it. These are the 6 clearest signs of a low-value woman. And if you see more than one in the woman you're dating, you have a choice to make. Because the wrong woman will drain you, break you, and derail your purpose. But the right woman will inspire you to rise, lead, and become the man you're meant to be. So, ask yourself honestly, are you choosing peace or are you choosing chaos? The answer will define your future. If this resonated with you and you're ready to protect your energy, master your relationships, and step fully into your power as a man, make sure you subscribe to Magnetic Mindset right now. This is where we break down the psychology of attraction, emotional mastery, and the mindset shifts that separate strong men from lost ones. Stay sharp, stay strong, and never settle for less than the life you deserve.